It's a dark time from here on out. This is the worst reality.
Yep.
All right. So we're here. Group D. It's tonight. You guys ready for that D? Group D. Nathan. I don't know why it's not funny. I don't know why you would laugh at that. It's definitely the darkest timeline. We did have one game where that would have mattered last stream.
Yeah.
The Archimedes thing would have mattered. Yeah. So I don't know that if that would have changed the outcome of the streams or what.
Shave down
just
the goatees.
We should do mustaches, man. Thanks for that follow one gif. Appreciate you. Okay. Let's see. What do we have first?
Yeah, I don't know.
We have pessimistic, weary on you, and then sagacious
Margrave. Okay.
Of the Mage Roost. Yeah, the battle line's collapsing as the destroyed triggers are happening because they're leaving play. The battle line shifts, and other things become neighbors of Archimedes. That's how it works, I guess. There's no in what game had Moribund? Was that Game of Thrones?
It was Game of Thrones, yeah.
In Game of Thrones, there was a state of something where it was both in play and out of play at once, called Moribund, and that's when all the destroyed things happen. So I feel like this game needs a timing rule like that. It does seem more. It may be more balanced within itself. The new expansion.
I almost don't want to say that is true.
Maybe not though. I think that we think the average deck is pretty average, and I don't think the average deck can beat the average AoA deck.
Yeah,
CSA deck.
The problem I have with AoA is that the games come down to very similar states over and over again.
Yes. Yeah.
In that one side takes over the board because there's not enough board wipes, there's not enough removal and that leads to repetitive play.
I think it would also work for Vimos with the Laminandra. I think.
Yeah, exactly. With Stormstrong, right? Or right? Or no? Or is it I mean, it seems like it should be a one-time check, right? I think it's.
I would think so.
E's,
but
maybe
that's not. Does it? If it's Laminandra, since she has elusive, does it not kill her also
at the same time?
At the same time, because there's no destroyed triggers on. The thing is, it gives them destroyed triggers. That's the thing. That's the difference. So I don't think it works with Laminandra
because it interjects itself basically into the normal timing of the game.
Correct. Yeah, because the destroyed trigger happens before the creature leaves play.
Right. So Vimos comes into play, checks for all of the destroyed, or checks for all the elusive, sees Laminandra and the two people next to her, and then destroys those people.
I think they're all destroyed simultaneously.
Right. But if you're the active player, could you not choose to destroy this guy first? Right?
Can you destroy the order?
Because you destroy. I mean,
yeah, Storm's saying the same thing.
Right. I don't know. Because you do choose what order they go to the discard pile, right? So you're like, okay, so this guy's destroyed, back and forth until they're all gone, and then you kill Laminandra.
Please timing ruling. Please timing rule us. I hate it. I hate everything about it. Alright. What is my deck? We got Archimedes in here. That's cool. Sweet.
Well, if I had...
But we have the Whispering Reliquary.
If I had board wipes, well, I got the Spirit's Way.
Spirit's Way is relevant, somewhat.
We got a roll. He goes first. 10.
A 10.
Also a 10. 7. 10. Okay.
Okay, so I go first. Okay.
I'm keeping.
I think I am mulliganing.
I mean, but back to like the AoA versus COTA discussion. There are a lot of really cool cards in this set, and a lot of cards that I like the way they work. But I feel like there are way too many redundant effects. There's way too much repaint.
Yeah.
And what I think...
And not enough removal.
Yes.
And not enough amber control.
Yeah. Not nearly enough amber control, I think. The games that I've found that are the most interesting are the ones where we're both threatening keys back and forth, but like stopping the other person, and you're like trying to play around specific amber control situations. Like, not once since we started playing AoA have I found myself in a situation where I have to make a choice between whether I go to 6 or 7 amber.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, do I go to 6? He's got shadows. He could steal one. But if I go to 7, he's got Gatekeeper or Drumble or Burn the Stockpile. Like,
most of the time it's just go to 6, right? Because like the threat of 1 amber is way less.
Yeah.
In this set. Your turn. I'll play Jargo. We'll put something on it. This part I don't understand about the Archimedes ruling. Why doesn't the active player get to choose the destruction order?
Right.
Yeah, that's a good point. Like, I destroy Archimedes first.
Right. And then...
But I guess destroyed triggers supersede that.
Right. Okay. So I'm going to banish the Jargogel. I think we had this conversation before, right? It's just discarded?
I think it's discarded.
Yeah. I'm going to play a Library of the Damned, I'm going to play a Spider, and I'm going to play a Tesmal. And I'll say to go ahead. I will draw 4.
Okay. I'll say Logos. Pick up Archive. Play a Lab Work. Archive that. Play Jargogel. Play Sloppy Lab Work. Archive, discard. That's it.
Okay. So he is elusive.
Start that bet, Nathan.
Oh yeah,
we got people trying to bet over here.
Oh yeah, sorry. You
got code dropping the hammers.
I had it like started, but not actually started. Farquad, how's it going?
What's up, man?
Alright. Do I just like cold shot Tesmal, shut you out of the game because you have a 6-card hand of the house?
I did archive 2 cards too.
Yeah, that's true. I kind of want to get value from Tesmal. So you got Sanctum, Untamed, and Logos. I think I want to say Sanctum with my Tesmal. So we'll say this. I'm going to Reap with Tesmal. I'm going to say Sanctum. Keep you off of Sanctum. I'm going to play a Silver Key Imp. I'm going to Library of the Damned and archive a card. And then the Spider is going to Reap. Send me a 3. And I will tell you to go ahead. I will draw 2. If I had not had the Library, I think I may not have said this on that turn. So
I'll say Logos and pick up Archive. We'll discard Binding Rupture.
Okay.
Play Hexpion. Play Archimedes. Play Helperbot. Play Pip Pip. I will attack Tesmal for elusive.
Okay.
I'm going to smite to ready and fight with Hexpion into Tesmal.
Okay.
And then does 2 to the attack creature's neighbors.
Okay.
And that is it.
I feel like Smite is a pretty big blowout in this set.
There's a lot of 2-power creatures.
Smite gets around taunt and whatnot.
Yep.
Okay. Not in a good way here. Guess I'm gonna say Untamed. I'm gonna play a Glimmer, and I'm gonna get back the Banish. I will play a Grove Keeper. I'll play a Chota, which unfortunately I lose one. I'll play a Regrowth, and I'll get back the Tesmal. And that'll be my turn. End of the turn, Grove Keeper gives Chota and Glimmer +1. And it'll be your go. I'll draw 2.
I'll say Logos, pick up the Archive. Play Helverbot. Play Hex Beyond. Helverbot will Blinding Light your Untamed Mans. And I think I reaped 4 times. That's it.
Okay. I will say this. I'm going to Binding Irons you.
Okay.
I am going to Shadow of Dis, so your guys are blank.
Okay.
I'm going to play a Banish, and I'm going to get, I guess, Archimedes. I'm going to play a Tesmal, and I'll play an Anguish. And then I'll Library the Damned and archive a card. And it'll be your turn.
Okay.
And these guys do get +1/+1 counters.
Forge.
And I'll draw 6.
The guys are blank. Alright, I'll say Logos. Pick up the Archive. Play Archimedes. Attack Tesmal. Attack Tesmal. Reap thrice. That is it.
Okay. I will put my archives into my hand, and I will say Sanctum. I'm gonna play a.
So I drew too many cards. By too many, I mean I drew a card.
Judge.
Yep. I know it wasn't. It was definitely this. Okay. That's good. We're good. It's all fine here.
Okay. I'm gonna play Abade. I will play Take Hostages, and I will play a Grey Rider. He's gonna let Anguish fight Pip. And it is your turn. I will say check with 6. Bade captured all these.
What a jerk. Okay, I'll say Sanctum.
Draw 2.
I'll play my own Abade. I'll give him a Seraphitic Armor. And I'll play Equalize to redistribute the Amber on friendly creatures, and then redistribute the Amber on enemy creatures. I think I might actually redistribute some of these to my elusive guys, and then what's your easiest dude to kill? Definitely
I'm
Glimmer.
sorry. These guys got +1/+1
yeah.
counters last turn.
Probably Grey Rider. So I'll put them all on Grey Rider there. That's it. Did I get an Amber for that?
Yes.
I think I did.
You were at 4, right?
Yes.
Because you got 1, 2.
So I'm good?
I think so.
Okay. Easier to catch Nathan drawing cards than Justin because of headcam placement. Yeah, it used to be the opposite way. That's it.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna say Sanctum. I'll play Sanctum Guardian here. Gray Rider is going to Reap, and that's gonna let Anguish fight someone. Anguish will fight Archimedes, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. I don't think I need to put too much damage on him. I don't want you to be able to like kill him easily. Baltrum is gonna finish off Archimedes, and then Abade can kill your Abade. So that's what I think I'd do. Swings for 6, so you got 4. I take 3. Alright, so now let me say check with 6, and I will tell you to go ahead. And these guys continue to grow in power.
Yep, just forever. Alright, I'll say...
I draw 1.
I'll say Logos. I'm gonna backup copy of Helperbot. Jargogol is gonna trade with the Grey Rider.
Okay.
Then he's gonna play Blinding Light for Sanctum. Thanks for the follow, Static Tyrant. I think these guys are just gonna Reap. I'll draw my last chain, draw 1 card.
Okay. So I forge.
Yeah.
6. Okay. I am going to say this. And I'm going to discard Misery Exploit because it doesn't do anything. Anguish is going to kill that Helper Bot. And then I'm going to Pandemonium. So capture, 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 and then he captures. And I will use Library to archive a card. And I'll tell you to go ahead, and I will draw 3.
Alright, I'll say Sanctum. I will Hardly Come the Anguish to purge him.
Okay.
Play some arrows and play a Reliquary. Say check with 6.
I guess these guys got plus one counters.
It's gonna keep happening.
Okay. So check with 6. Can't stop 6, not really. Guess we're gonna say Untamed. These guys are gonna clear their stuns.
So watching Alex's video, destroyed effects happen one at a time and are the choice of the active player. Okay.
I'm gonna camouflage the Grove Keeper. You can camouflage taunt guys, right?
Yeah.
And actually, it's probably better. Camouflage him. So, I think that makes it like way more difficult for you to actually fight specific stuff. So, I'll play a Rust Gnawer. I will play a Tadlin. And I'll play a Song of Spring. I don't actually want to shuffle any of my guys in. And I don't have anything to shuffle in. So, yeah. That'll be that.
What other creatures are there that give their neighbors destroyed something, though? Are there any?
I think it's just... I think so. Archimedes.
Alright, so I'll forge. I will...
Laminadra doesn't give them destroyed, though, right? She just gives them elusive.
Say Untamed. I'll play a Tintadlin. I'll regrowth.
Oh, I'm sorry. These guys got counters at the end of my turn.
Well, I think I'll regrowth for Helperbot. Seems fine. Never mad to play that. So I could play Niflgrounds or Heart of the Forest. I think I definitely discard Heart of the Forest because that lets you set up future wins.
Yeah.
If I play Niflgrounds, you're probably going to eat it with a Rustnar.
Yeah.
The only guy you can eat with a Rustnar really though is the Helperbot.
I guess you can fight. I can fight the Tintadlin. So.
Stupid Tintadlin's terrible.
Yeah, he's pretty bad.
But I'm ahead on you on Amber, so I think it's fine. That's essentially giving us both an Amber and making you fight a Tintadlin, and not and my Whispering Reliquary lives if you do that. So I think that's fine. That's it.
Okay, I'm gonna say Untamed. I'm gonna play Full Moon. I will play another Rustnar. This Rustnar is gonna fight your Helperbot. And I will destroy the Niflgrounds. Get the Amber.
Okay.
Who do we send? I guess we send the Glimmer after Cermeros. So Glimmer crushes Cermeros. And then these guys are just going to reap 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. So I'll say check with 8, and it'll be your turn. I will draw 2. Oh, and these guys get +1/+1 counters. This Grovekeeper's going ham over here.
Yeah. I guess I'll say Logos. I'll play Helperbot. I'll play Titan Librarian Helperbot. Play a Bouncing Deathquark. Helperbot and this guy.
Okay.
Librarian and this guy. Tintadlin and the Grovekeeper. Then I'll play an Avoid.
Man, I'm really mad at that.
That is it.
I needed to forge there. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to say dis. Do I say dis? Can't get there with Sanctum. Can get there with Untamed. I can't get there with Untamed. I have to say dis. Okay.
Yeah, you definitely can Stormstrong for the Helperbot thing.
Okay. I am gonna play a Schuler. And then I'm gonna play Cull of the Week. Kill a Bade. Then I'm gonna Library the Damned and archive something. And it's your turn. I'll draw 3. I'll say check.
Okay. I'll say Sanctum. I'll bounce your library. And I'll play Take Hostages and Martyr's End and hope you can't answer 6. That is it.
Forge. And I don't think I have a way to get back in it. I don't have a way to fight immediately. I don't have anything down here. I can threaten, and I think that's probably good enough for the win on the next turn.
Yeah,
but, yeah, I don't have it for this turn, so.
Crazy.
So you could have gone to 7 had I not stolen with the Schuler before. That's actually what I was worried about on the previous turn. And I felt like killing the dude that's on the table and then stealing 1 might have been enough to stop you.
Right.
But, yeah. That game was close. Oh, he was the last card in the deck.
Baron? Yeah, that
because that would have been enough. Because I had like 4 or 5 Sanctum cards, and I could have just like threatened. So I think the difference in that game was you had answers for my amber answers.
Yep.
Immediately. So like you purging anguish was really bad because I wanted to. And like I could considered forcing you to pay like the full amount.
Yeah, because if I had to forge for like 8 or 9 there, that might have been the difference in the game, right?
Right. Because I wouldn't have had nearly as much amber on the table on like just stuck on my guys.
Yeah.
Just like waiting for like a board removal. So.
All right, but now we got the Atomic, the Wired Forum Daughter versus K Vibius, the Wasteland Titanus. So I'm on K Vibius.
Okay. And I'm playing Atomic. Yeah, this is another redacted deck.
Sweet. Don't get redacted tunnel vision. 3 Pip-Pips. You got a Boy the Rim. It's a good card. 2 Baron Mangavins. Proclamation 346E is also very good.
Yeah, that card is very good.
Yeah, that deck's got a lot of stuff. Do you feel like more Untamed sides have Key Charge in them now? Key Charge or Chota?
Yeah.
I feel like it's more common
I don't
now.
like...
At least for like us.
Right, at least in the decks that we had.
Yeah.
But that Untamed side does not look particularly good.
Do we actually have all the houses tonight? We have no shadows?
No Mars.
No Mars.
Yeah.
Do we have shadows?
No shadows.
No Mars, no shadows?
I mean, I think we opened far less shadows than anything else.
True, yeah.
So.
Our last box, I think, had 8 or 9 shadows decks in it, though. But there was that one that had absolutely none.
That deck has burned the stockpile.
It does. It does.
It arrived in time to see a slaughter. That was actually a pretty close game.
I think he arrived right in time for that bouncing death court.
Oh, yeah. I mean, to me, bouncing death quark is like stupid in this set. In the previous set, it was good, but in this one, it is just insane because, like, in that situation, I had complete control of the board.
Right.
There's like no way you're gonna touch any of my guys, and then like you would gladly trade any of those dudes for the guys that I had on the table. So the Logos creatures in this set are like so small and like want to die so often that I think bouncing death quark is just like
It's way better.
yeah. Was Neutron Shark reprinted? I think it was, right?
What was it? We just haven't seen any.
Yeah,
Or maybe
I
seen
thought we
one.
had one.
Yeah. What did I roll?
But-
Did I roll 7 too?
I rolled a 7. I think you rolled an 8. I think
Okay.
you did.
That sounds good. Sounds good. Okay. Oh. Oh no.
I guess I'll keep.
Oh no. I guess I will keep as well. Ugh. I'm disgusted by this deck already. I'll play the Hadroth's Wall.
Okay.
You go.
I'm gonna play Wild Wormhole. Let's see what happens. Hope I don't Omega myself. I'm gonna
Nathan,
Marmo
the bet.
Oh, the bet. Hang on.
The bet.
Hang on. Justin won. If you wanted me to like care about the bet, you would let me win more. All right, we'll play a bunch of Pip-Pips. So go ahead.
Okay, I'll say Brobnar. I'll play as the Grunt Buggy.
Oh,
Be ready
good.
to have
Oh,
fun.
good.
Fun.
Fun.
Have fun. Play
Fun.
Groggins. Play Ganger Chieftain. Fight a Pip-Pip. That is it.
I love the fact that you guys are effing huge.
Yeah, I know. It's
And
great.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna say you can only fight creatures on the flank. Okay. So Ganger is a 7. Okay. So I'm gonna play a Baron Minjavin, and then a Lion, and then a Bade. He's gonna capture one. And then I am going to smite Minjavin into the Ganger Chieftain.
He's not die.
He dies.
He's 7 power right now.
He's 8 power.
Oh, okay.
And then he takes 2.
Sure.
And your turn. I will draw 4.
I think I take this opportunity to say Brobnar and flex this Groggins for 5 amber.
Okay.
While I can. That's it.
Okay. I will say. I'll say Logos. I'm gonna play Library of Babel. I'll play Redacted. I'll play a Professor Sutterkin. I'll play a Brain Eater. And then Pip is gonna Reap. And then I'm gonna tell you to go ahead. And I will draw 4.
Alright, I'll say Sanctum. Play Prince Derek. Play a Boyd. Capture 2. I will equalize to redistribute this guy.
That card has been hilariously super relevant.
I know. And then I will one stood against many. And Prince Derek. So he'll fight Professor. Then he'll fight Pip. And then he'll fight. I think Lion. Right? We'll trade there. 'Cause he's 6 power.
Yeah. And that kills him.
And that is it. So check with 8, I think. Yes.
Okay.
Soundboard with air horn. That's not a terrible idea, actually.
I'm going to say Untamed. I guess I'll put Way of the Porcupine on Brain Ear, just to keep you from running like small dudes into him. I'll play a Marmo Swarm. I'll play a Rustnar. I'll play a Fang House. And then I'm going to just Reap with this Marmo Swarm because it's not actually big enough to do any fighting. And I'll tell you to go ahead, and I will draw 4.
So for 7?
Yep.
Okay. I'll say Dis. Play Tesmal. I guess I'll play Desmal there. I kind of want to keep him fat. I'm going to exhume Prince Derek.
Nice.
So that gives me 3. I'm going to banish the Brain Eater. I'm going to banish Rustnar. And discard 3 Fates. I didn't get too much hammer there, did I? So it was... I had one left over.
I mean, you got 3 from there, so yeah.
Exhume, 3, banish. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, so I should have gained 6. I did. Okay. That's it.
Okay. Alright, I guess I'll say Logos. I'll put my archives into my hand. I'll get a counter on Redacted. I'm gonna play a Pip. Then I'm gonna play a Wild Wormhole. Get a Benjamin. Okay.
So many
sweet.
Benjamins.
I'll play a Brain Ear. And then I'm gonna play a Bouncing Deathquark. And
Yep.
Pip is gone. We'll kill a Bade. I'm gonna kill Fang House to kill Tesmal. I'll kill a Bade to kill Groggins. I think you're likely to say think you're likely to save Brobnar in your next turn. And then, I think I am incentivized to kill Derek, even though these Marmor Swarms are actually huge right now. They're like 7. And I'll tell you to go ahead, and I'll draw 2.
Alright, I'll say Sanctum. I'm going to purge the Marmo Swarm with Heart of the Come. I'm going to play Opal Knight to destroy each even power creature. I'll play Lion Bertram and Maruk the Marked. That is it.
Okay.
Check this out. This is like a very... It's actually a very synergistic Grunt Buggy deck, I have to say.
Yeah, well, I also... I feel like this matchup is, like, ridiculously one-sided.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'm going to say Sanctum. I'll play my own Hadrith's Wall. I'll play a Chael with Safeguard, and I'll play a Gorm of Om. And I'll tell you to go ahead, and I'll draw 3.
Okay, I'll say Sanctum. Play a Bond. Maruk is going to kill... I guess I can play a Bond here. Then Maruk can kill that guy.
Okay, so Maruk is 7. I am 6. Oh, he's +2. He's
he's very large. He's a big man.
So I do hit you for 4 back though.
For 4.
You forged, by the way, for 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he takes 2 because he prevents 2 with his armor. And then I'll reap with these guys.
Sure.
That is it.
Okay. I guess I have to say Untamed here. I'll play Full Moon. I'll play a Nepenthe. Play a Rustnar and a Flaxia. And then I don't actually think I'm gonna Gorm of Om the Wall.
Okay.
Because I don't think I can actually kill. Like, I don't think I can win if Grunt Buggy's not on the table, or I don't think I can get back into the game. So I'll draw 4, and it's your turn. Oh my god. Oh man, I needed to like draw some heat, and I have not. So I'm getting brutalized over here.
I'll say Dis. I'm gonna Shadow Dis.
Sweet.
And play a Dust Imp. That's it.
Okay, I am going to say Untamed. I'm going to save the pack. Do get a chain for that. Flaxia is going to fight the lion.
Oh, she's 6 power.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the Rustnar is going to fight the Opal Knight.
Okay.
I'm going to Key Charge while the getting's good. Then I'm going to Song of Spring. And this is actually not an easy choice. I think I do shuffle in the Fang House and the Marmo Swarm, perhaps.
That was the key 8?
Key was 7.
Yeah. Right?
Key was 7. He does not have the Hadrian's Wall anymore.
No wall.
I murdered all those guys. I murdered all of them. Unjudge yourself. Only gets untamed creatures. Okay. Do I want the Marmoswarm or the Fang House? I think the Fang House is probably good to shuffle in. What's... I'll get the Fang House. Shuffle them in. I got 3 cards in hand, so I draw 2. And honestly, I'd considered shuffling these guys in to like heal them, but I think I kind of need them on the table as well. So okay, draw 2, and it is your go.
Okay.
Incredible. I feel like this set is like so much about like the order you draw your cards.
Yeah, that's true too.
I like drew the Spirit's Way right now, which would have just destroyed your board multiple times over. But
I'll say Brobnar. I'm going to. This might be kind of like a nothing turn. I'm gonna sound the horns.
Sound the horn.
Sound the horns. I don't know that I can hit anything. Okay, Ogopogo. Discard into the fray. You play around Bird in the Stockpile with your instant Forge. So I'm gonna go for a Coward's End to get to 6 here.
Okay, for the Dust Imps.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then play Ogopogo. That's it. So I'll say check.
The Grunt Buggy's still on the table.
Oh, okay. I won't say check.
Okay, my turn is not great. I am going to say logos here. Get the redacted. I'll draw a card, Library Babel. Now, interestingly, I have a Helper Bot and a Nepenthe Seed, which means I can play whatever I want. Play the Abaid. You don't have like a clean way to deal with him. Or I can hang on to it, maybe. I can. Okay, so I could ZYX Researcher, archive the top card of my deck. Oh. I need that in play. Now, Flaxia dies immediately because of the...
Because either one of them would have died.
Yeah. Okay. Because no longer gets the wall buff. Okay. So... Alright, so what's the last card in my deck? Because I could get a Wild Wormhole and play it. Now, the Proclamation was what got archived there.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, it would have been sweet to have the ability to play that.
Oh, here's an interesting question. Can you tuck Flaxia? So if you played the ZYX Researcher and Flaxia dies, can you archive her if she's the top card of your discard?
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Does she become the top card of your discard pile?
That's a good one.
I would say probably
yeah. Right? Because he comes into play, right?
Yeah.
Like, he comes into play, Flaxia dies immediately.
Then his playability happens.
And then I could tuck her.
Yeah.
I think it would work.
I would say yes, but we don't know anything about the timing of this game.
Right.
We don't know nothing.
I think if we do that, all of our creatures go to the archives.
Yep.
Okay.
Seems logical.
So this is a Grove Keeper, which is not particularly good or useful, except for the fact that he does buff my guys. I have to use the Nepenthe Seed this turn because it gets way worse if I don't use it now. So I think I get... think I get a bait. Yeah, that's what we'll do. And then I'll helper bot, play a bait. He'll capture 3. That'll be my turn. I'll draw 1, and then shuffle and draw. Maybe there was an argument to keep a bait in the discard pile, so I had a chance to draw them. I don't know. This deck has regrowth, I think, right? No, that was the previous deck I played.
Alright, I'm gonna say Brubner. Ogopogo's gonna attack ZYX Researcher.
Okay.
And he'll do 2 to Rusnar.
Okay.
I'll play a Foozle and a Calfine. That's it.
So I draw 1. Okay, I'm gonna say Sanctum. Or do I say Untamed? Nah, I think I say Sanctum. Yeah, I'll say Sanctum. Put this in my hand. I will play Proclamation. I will play Protect the Weak on a Bade. I am going to play Take Hostages. Now, does a Bade fight or do I reap? No, I reap. That's what I do. I'll reap. So that's discarded. I don't get it. And then I will Spirit's Way. So get that back, but you won't forge. And I'll tell you to go ahead and I will draw 3.
Alright, I'll say Dis. Play Streak. Play Anguish. Play Schuler. Play Ambrimp. And Flying Irons for 3 chains.
Okay.
Howdy, y'all. Just wondering if the deck I won a couple of weeks ago has been shipped. I think so.
It has been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause,
Shipped out last Thursday.
what's his name?
I could track down the tracking number for you.
Yeah, just the guy playing got his.
Yeah.
He shipped the same day.
All right. I am going to say Untamed. I'm going to play Nepenthe Seed. I'm going to play a Grove Keeper. I'll play a Fang House. And then I'll play a Way the Porcupine on Fang House.
Does the proclamation say just cards, or is it creatures?
It does not control creatures from 3 different houses.
So if I don't control creatures with 3 different houses, my keys are +3.
Or plus 2, yeah. Okay. And it is your turn. Grove Keeper buffs the Fang House. And I guess I'll draw up to 4. And go ahead.
My keys are only 1 million. Alright, there you go.
With mail going missing? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'll check I can check the tracking number for you. I think it's up on my desk, so. Are you in our Discord? If so, I can just PM that to you.
Alright, I'll say Dis. Anguish is going to kill Grove Keeper.
Okay.
I'll play Shadow of Dis.
Okay.
I'll reap with these 3 guys. Did you refill to 1 less?
I did, yes. Cool. I refilled to 2 less because of the chains, so.
Alright.
Thanks for asking.
I was just making sure because I would have forgotten. I'll say check with 10, I think. This last key is going to be so expensive.
Okay. I am Going to say Sanctum. The guys are blank.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Man. Okay, I guess I'll say Sanctum. Use the dependency to get back a Bade. I will play Baron Mingevin. I will play a Bade. And then I am going to smite Mingevin into the Schuler. It'll kill the streak. The Amber Imp's still alive. No, you don't have the wall. You don't have the wall.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine. I can't threaten this turn. So, yeah. Anyway. Your go. I'll draw 3.
Okay, so my keys are plus.
Oh, I'm sorry. Baron Mingevin did take some damage there.
My keys are plus 5 right now. Right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes.
I'll play Sanctum. Play Maruk. Play a Sigil Brotherhood. Play an Equalize. Play one stood against Mini on the Anguish. So he'll just crash into Baron.
Okay.
And I'll say check with a bunch with 13.
I don't think I can tax you enough.
Abade was blanked because of Shadow Disc is turn.
Correct.
So capture.
Yeah.
Don't hammer us, Harley.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That Shadow Disc was like really clutch there. I think Shadow Disc won the game. Or put the game away, I should say. I think Justin was winning almost this entire game the whole time. I was just like trying to stay in it. I can't do anything. I can make it cost a little bit more, but yeah. I could never get some clean logos turns to just power out the redacted.
Yeah, I thought redacted had a very good chance of being the difference in like getting you in the game.
Yeah,
or just like making you steal a win.
Yeah, or the key charge.
Yeah, but this deck was very good at generating amber as well as taxing.
Yeah, it was very frustrating to play against. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like this deck actually has a ton of amber control.
Yeah, it does.
But you guys have to have text boxes to use those. So. Yeah, it's an interesting matchup. Well, I feel like there were so many cards in this deck that were absolutely brutal. Opal Knight, like let's go take a look at how many guys Opal Knight kills in the deck. So Marmor Swarm half the time, but let's see. Let's just count how many guys. Not Fang House. Okay. So, you've got the Marmo Swarms, the Helper Bot, the Grove Keeper, the Fang House. And then you have all of these guys who died Opal Knight. Every single one of these guys died Opal Knight, and all of these are guys you want on the table.
Yeah.
I played a Bouncing Deathquark, and I just got done saying about how good Bouncing Deathquark is. I wiped Justin's board, and then all of my stuff was dead.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it was.
Well, you're on that deck now, so
I'm on it.
Yep.
Okay.
You're only 50 minutes late tonight. Well done.
That's what the VODs are for, I guess.
Yep.
And like, had I not destroyed the wall with the Gormavamp, I was like, I was playing as if you had the wall for like the rest of the game.
Yeah.
But yeah, the wall in that deck just did so much work. It's got synergy with Grump Buggy.
It's crazy. And flex.
If I had not had the wall, I don't think I would have been in that game.
Agreed. Yeah.
In the first place.
Yeah, I don't like this deck's chances. With that being said, put a bet up.
Can't believe everybody picked me. You idiots.
You're welcome, Code Red. Looking out for you.
Alright, got the bet going up. 11. 9. The thing about like the taxing in the previous set, like Lash wasn't always on.
Yep.
And then the rest of it were like
Mermook.
creatures. Grabber Jammer.
Yeah.
Jammer Pack. It was like, but you had like way more removal. So like a guy like Anguish just doesn't hang around on the board.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna mulligan. It was actually, it's got like some good stuff, but this deck really wants its creatures. Like I had like the wall, I had Binding Irons, but I had like Burn the Stockpile and Coward's End, and I feel like those are not what you want in your starter. Do not want those in your starter. Down to 5.
Play Library of the Damned. That's it.
Alright, I am going to say Brobnar. I'm going to discard Coward's End. I'll play a Foozle and a Groggins. And I'll tell you to go ahead and I'll draw 4.
Okay, I'll say Sanctum. Play Mother Northel. Play Maruk. Play Lion Bartram. Play Baron Mangabin.
I'm going to say Brobnar. I'm going to sound the horns. Oh, the Opal Knight. The Grump Buggy.
Maybe you could just get through the deck.
Ogopoke.
Okay. That was a lot of cards. It's like half the deck.
Yeah. So Ogopoke was in the hand. Play Ogopogo. I will play Gengar Chieftain. Ogopogo is going to fight Baltram. And he's going to punch the mother. We're going to play a Calfine. Groggins is going to murder the Maruk. And then Foozle is going to reap and get 2. And I'm going to tell you to go ahead and I'm going to draw 3.
Okay, I'll say Untamed. I'll save the pack. Play your damaged mans. Play Song of Spring. Play Rustnar. Or I'm sorry, I'll play Full Moon, then Rustnar. And then Regrowth. For... Oh, we got Lion. That's it. Rude.
We're gonna say Sanctum. I'm like pretty tempted to say Dis here, but I think I'm gonna say Sanctum. And I am going to Harder They Come to Minjamin. And I'll Blinding Light for Untamed. I'll play Prince Derek. And then I'll one-stit against Minnie. Derek so he'll ready, fight the Rustnar. Ready, there's no one else for him to fight, and then he'll reap once it against minions. And I'll say check with 6, and I'll draw 4.
Say Sanctum, play a Blade, and Lion. That's it.
Okay. I am going to say this. I am going to play a Streak, and a Tesmal, and a Schuler, and an Anguish, and then I'm going to banish... I think I'm going to banish Abade.
Yeah.
That way you're forced into Sanctum if you want to stop me. I'll tell you to go ahead. I'll draw 4. 1, 3, shuffle and draw 2.
Alright, I'll say Dis. I'm gonna...
That old lady was asking for it.
She was. I'm gonna play Anguish. I'm gonna Pandemonium.
Okay.
So...
Just put that wherever you want, I guess.
Yeah. I'll Misery Exploit to gain 1, and I'll Binding Irons you for 3 chains.
Okay.
I'll archive a card. That's it. So I'd fill 1 less, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. I am gonna say Sanctum. I'm gonna play Hadroth's Wall. I'm gonna play a Bond. I'll play the Lion. Actually, I can play the Lion here. Yeah, play a Lion there, and then I'll play Maruk. And then Derek can kill your Lion, and I think my Derek dies. He's got 2. He prevents 2. No, I think he lives. You're doing 2 to me because he's got 2 armor, and he's 6 power. So yes, he's still alive. Okay. And I'll say check with 6 and tell you to go ahead. And I'll draw 3.
Well, I'm taking like 2-second turns. Nathan's playing. He's like doing all kinds of stuff. I will say Sanctum. I'll pick up the archive. I'm gonna Spirit's Way. Let's kill all the stuff. So does that kill Tesmal and Streak with the wall out?
Yeah, with Botram. I don't know. Right? Yeah. See, this is the Archimedes ruling is like effing stupid because of this. Right?
Well, I don't know because like
it destroys
this stuff's dead, right?
Yeah, destroy. Right. That's the thing. The timing rules don't make sense. Destroyed. There are no destroyed effects in play.
Is it? I think it's only because of the destroyed effect that happens.
Yeah,
so
I think it's the
I don't
destroyed
think
effects.
they die.
Yeah.
Active player decides the order.
We just talked about that. If the active player got to decide the order, then you could kill the Archimedes first, and the whole Archimedes ruling wouldn't matter, right?
Yeah, and I think it's the active player chooses what order the destroyed triggers happen in. I think that is the thing, right?
Yeah. I guess.
I don't know. I hate this. I hate every part of it.
So it's stupid. I felt like I knew how the game worked before.
Yeah. Really that. That's it.
Okay. I'm gonna say Brobnar. I'm gonna sound the horns.
Okay. The active player probably does get to choose the order they go to the discard pile in, yeah.
Dragons.
But that's kind of awkward if you're like asking your opponent to let you order his discard pile after you wipe their board.
I'm gonna play Groggins. I'm gonna put Blood of the Titans on Groggins. And then I'm going to tell you to go ahead, and I will draw 2.
That's a big old Groggins. You trying to flex that Groggins?
Am I?
Trying to flex Groggins over there?
I mean, am I?
Am I?
You tell me. We're going to Gen Con. We are absolutely going to Gen Con.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We might organize some sort of TTR dinner or something.
Yeah, we were thinking about like maybe Friday night or something, because the day 1 of the sealed would be day 1 of the sealed would be Thursday. Day 2 would be Friday.
Yep. So we'd have the afternoon probably.
Yeah, so we could probably easily find something to do.
Because we ain't qualified.
Just as a group. Yeah.
We ain't qualified.
Right.
Let's be honest.
I mean, even if we did,
yeah,
like the top 16 is probably done at like
2 or 3. Yeah.
So.
I'm gonna say dis. I'm gonna banish the Groggins. Play Shadows of Dis. So you're blank. You blank, and I'll archive a card. That's it. Check with 6. Yeah.
Okay. I am going to say dis. Tesmal's going to reap, and I'm going to say Sanctum.
No, I did not try to make. I was thinking Succubus. No.
I'm going to Binding Irons you.
No.
And then Streak is going to reap, so I can go to 7. And I'll tell you to go ahead. I'll drop a chain and draw 1.
Alright, I'm going to say Sanctum. I will.
You cannot say Sanctum.
Oh, you Tesmal.
Tesmal
okay.
Sanctum.
I'll say Untamed.
You do Forge.
I do Forge. Okay. Play Glimmer.
Or did were my guys blank?
Your guys were blank. Your guys were blank.
Yeah. So you can say whatever you want.
Okay.
Yeah, but I will reap with both of them.
Okay, so I will say Sanctum. I'm gonna play Take Hostages. I'm gonna attack the Tesmal.
Sure.
I'm gonna play Grey Rider, attack Tesmal.
Okay. He takes 3.
Oh, actually, Shield of Justice.
Okay. Takes nothing.
Yep. That is it.
Okay.
Mans is loaded up.
I am going to. I'm gonna say Sanctum. I'm gonna Blinding Light for Sanctum, and then I'm gonna Equalize, and I'm gonna dump all that shit onto the Grey Rider.
Yeah.
And I'll say check it again with 7, and I will draw 3, and it's your turn.
Okay, I'll say Untamed. Pick up the archive. Play Glimmer. I'll get Full Moon. Play Full Moon. Play Nifl Grounds. Play Rustnar. I'll play Grovekeeper, Rustnar, Tantadolin. So that's 3.
Okay.
That is it. So many tokens on the guy. That's it. Check with 7. Drop a chain.
Alright, so I Forge. Three fates. So 9, 5, 4.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna exhume Ganger Chieftain. So Streak is going to fight him.
Okay.
And
oh, it's these 4 power.
yeah. Wall Bath. Then I'm going to play an Amber Imp. And it'll be your turn. I will, let's see, check with...
Oh, you could have him read
8.
first, right?
Yeah, I could have. You're right. All right, and go ahead. I will draw 3.
All right. Is that Forge? No.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I keep thinking Grunt Buggy's on the table.
No, I think I don't even think I've milled it this time through, but
I will say Dis. I'm gonna play a Schuler. Play Silver Key Imp, and I'll call the week.
wow.
Yeah. For that streak.
Okay. Silver Key Imp. Wow.
I'll archive a card.
Jeez. Okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna put my archives into my hand, and I'm gonna say Dis. And I'm gonna play Into the Fray on the Ganger Chieftain. He's gonna fight the Glimmer. And then I am going to Coward's End. I guess the Glimmer had a +1/+1 counter on it.
Oh,
from
yeah.
the Glowed Keeper. I'm gonna flex. Yeah, I had the flex in my hand.
When I killed the or bounced the
when it
Groggins.
yeah. So I was trying to get the Groggins off. I'll play an Ogopogo. I'll play a Groggins. How do we want to play? I guess I'll play it like that. That's fine. I want the healthier guys on the outside. I will say check with 10, and I'll draw 4. And I'll tell you to go ahead.
Alright, I'll say Sanctum. Play this guy and Shield of Justice. That's it.
So Forge.
Yep.
Gonna say Brobnar.
Did you count the +2 power for your flex?
Oh, I did not. So it would have been 1 more Amber.
Yep.
Alright. Play Grunt Buggy. And then I am gonna have Groggins kill the Sanctum Guardian.
Does Grunt Buggy give me more outs here? That's my question.
I think that deck, I think it had key charge, right?
Yeah. I think.
You got Chota. So I think I play the Grunt Buggy.
Yeah.
I just play the Grunt Buggy.
Right.
And then I'll reap with these 2 guys to go to 8. And I'll say check, and I'll draw 1.
That's it.
Got there.
The comeback.
We got there.
Yeah.
We did it. Flex.
I just petered out.
Flex emotes. Flex emotes.
That deck's pretty resilient.
Yeah. Flex them.
Jeez.
Perfect. Perfect.
So you're on Sagacious Margrave. And I am on Atomic.
This deck's pretty good. I would play this deck
At Chainbound?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would
I think
agree.
I think if you mulligan correctly with that deck, I think you can absolutely dominate the like Amber Rush decks.
Yeah,
the
so
game
you can
like
beat COTA
the
decks
game
with that.
like 8 and you're like, okay, cool, pay 12 for a key or whatever.
Yeah.
So you're on Atomic?
No. Yes. Yes.
You're on Atomic, and
Yep.
then I'm on this one.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Everybody picked me. I won it with the support of the crowd.
Oh, these sleeves are feeling real good.
The katanas.
Yeah.
It's that Nippon steel
Nippon.
that they're made out of.
Only true weebs know that one.
Those sleeves were folded over 10,000 times.
It's a Hortori Hanzo sleeve. 2 times wall +5 power upgrade flex.
Nice.
That's hilarious. God.
Flex them.
Anyone appreciate my Hattori Hanzo joke? I feel like somebody gets it. Thank you, One Star Peach. Thank you for affirming. It's like, oh, I got it. It just wasn't funny.
Oh yeah.
I just didn't laugh.
I mean, I didn't realize it was a joke. I guess.
You're very funny. My very funny what?
The wordsmith, the master wordsmith. Oh, got him.
Oof.
Got him.
Ow. Okay, I've been dealing with some self-esteem issues lately, and I'm gonna need you guys to refrain from saying mean things.
We picked the wrong hobby if we want to like worry about
It's true.
projecting ourselves to the internet. Like, I'm fat and balding, so. Earword.
That was 6.
Table slam. Also 6. We'll just keep rolling the same things over and over.
A 3.
A 3,
Good
okay.
luck with that one.
A 6. All right.
Let me look at this deck real quick.
Yeah, let me look at yours.
Alright, this is the first one.
Oh, the redacted.
Redacted.
No, proclamations. Okay.
I'm gonna mulligan.
Whispering Reliquary. Feels pretty good in this matchup.
Yeah.
Alright. I think I'm gonna keep. Yeah. Yes. Yes, we keep.
By the way, I met this guy on stream 3 years ago just playing League of Legends, some stupid game. Today I played with him some Overwatch for the first time on Discord. We had the best conversation ever. Exciting plans future. Twitch is an awesome place to meet people. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
It's great.
I think like larger streams you can actually get like lost and shuffle and stuff like that.
This is a good size because we can get to know all of you, and if we see you at a con, we can hang out instead of like being awkward. Like, cause if Soda Poppin goes to a con, it's like, please stop talking to me. A million people.
Yeah.
And he can't really make friends with people.
Right.
But,
so I think this is a pretty good size audience right here.
Yeah. We hung out with Player Hurt most of the time. I think at Atlanta. Well, I'm first. No, you're first. Okay.
I'm gonna play Fang House and tell you go ahead.
I will say. I'll say Logos. Play Redacted. Play Helperbot. Play my own Fang House. That's it.
Okay.
We do need to get some business cards printed so we can shove them in your faces.
I guess I'll say Untamed. I'll have my Fang House attack you. I'll trigger my Assault first, which I think kills him before the Hazardous goes off. Didn't we have this conversation before?
I think so.
Because it was like that's why Briar Grubbling was terribly.
Yeah.
Because the bear could kill.
That's fair.
If not, I have a regrowth to get it back anyway.
Okay.
But I'll play Grove Keeper, and then I'm gonna put I think the camouflage on the Grove Keeper, and it'll be your turn. And I will draw 3.
I'll say Untamed. I'm gonna discard Ski Charge, play Independent Seed, play Grove Keeper. That's it.
Grove Keeper battles. Oh, yeah. We say Untamed.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we say Untamed. Fang House is gonna murder the Grove Keeper. This Grove Keeper is gonna reap. And then I'm gonna play a Rust Gnawer. And I'm gonna tell you to go ahead.
Okay, I'll say Sanctum. I'm gonna Spirit's Way to kill all your dumb idiots.
Oh, my dumb idiots.
Play Baron Mengavin. Play Wade.
I want my dumb idiots back, please.
Play Gorm. That's it.
Gorm?
Gorm
You
bomb.
Gorm my thing. I went from like total control of this game to it all falling apart.
Spirit's Way is a good card.
I am gonna say Logos. I'm gonna play Helper Bot so that I can Blinding Light for Sanctum. I am then going to play Sloppy Lab Work so that I can archive. How much archiving would you say this deck does?
A little bit.
Not a ton.
Just a little bit.
Not
Like
a
a
ton.
like a Call of the Archon's amount of archiving.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. So we'll sloppy to
You just realized we're not playing on Tabletop
archive,
Simulator.
discard.
That's kind of funny.
And then I'll play a lab work.
We have advanced Tabletop Simulator.
Yes. And it'll be your turn. I'll draw 1, 2, 3.
Right, say logos. Trigger the redacted. I'm gonna lead with Wild Wormhole for a smite. I guess I'll unstun this guy. Go ready and fight, but he just unstuns. Play Pip Pip. Play Pip Pip. Play ZYX Researcher. So I could get the smite, or I could get a random top card.
The mystery card.
Mystery card could be anything. I think right now I would be incentivized to call Logos again, so I think I go for a mystery card. I could also have a lot of fun and Nepenthe Seed the Wild Wormhole. Absolutely no reason. I think I'll just get top card. Okay. And then I'll reap with Helper Bot.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna say Logos again. My helper bot's gonna reap. He's stunned.
Double stunned.
I'm gonna play a Hexpion. I'm gonna put a backup copy on the helper bot. And then we're gonna BDQ. We're gonna get the Hexpion and the Ablade. They're there. Then we're gonna get the helper bot. Oh, I could have done that better, right? I could have made sure, because I could have gotten the helper bot first, then the Hexpion. That way I would know the helper bot and the Hexpion were down there, so they were in the same house. But whatever. Who do I get? I'll get Menjavin, since he can actually stop me from forging. But you are pretty likely to say Logos on your next turn, especially with the redacted out. You might be able to like win before I can stop you. If I get Menjavin there, you'd have to discard a bunch of Logos stuff. We're gonna get a Pip-Pip, I think,
Instead of Menjavin?
Instead of Menjavin, because you can't immediately threaten. So Helper Bot goes back on top. So I'll say check with 8, and I'll draw 3, and it is your turn.
All right, I'll say Sanctum. Play Proclamation.
Gross.
Play Lion Bertram. I'm gonna reap with Baron. I could Nepenthe Seed back
A Sanctum card to
the
discard.
Wade to capture.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Or I can make you pay 8. But I think it's gonna be hard for you not to be taxed for a while anyway. So I think I'll seed back the Wade.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. I'm gonna look at my deck list. Okay. Okay. Guess I'm gonna say Untamed. I'll play a Heart of the Forest and a Niffle Grounds, and then I'll play a Tentadlin, and I'll tell you to go ahead and draw 3. Oh, okay. Forgot I had this box full of trash over there.
How convenient.
It's a box full of empty Age of Archon deck boxes.
I will say Logos. Niffleground's Heart of the Forest. I'm gonna reap with Helper. I'm gonna pick a markup. Reap with Helper Bot. I'm gonna BDQ him and the Tantadlin.
Sure.
these guys. I'll play Wild Wormhole.
God, just key charge.
Or Porcupine. Way of the Porcupine. Sure. Oh, I do get one of this redacted. And I'll play Pip Pip. I got you, Gigso. Alright, that's it.
Unjudge.
Thank you.
Okay. I am gonna say Sanctum. I'm gonna play 2 Abades, a Sir Marrows, and then an Equalize. So I'm gonna equalize these to this Pip Pip. And I guess I'll spread it out like that. That way you have to kill 2 of them to forge. Yeah. And I'll tell you to go ahead. And I'll draw 4.
Okay. I'll say Untamed. On a full moon. Play Marmo Swarm. Play Flexia. Play Rusnar. Discard, save the pack. And that is it.
So forge for 8.
Forge for 8.
Okay. I'm gonna put my archives into my hand, and I am going to say Logos, and I'm going to have the best full moon turn I've ever had.
God.
In Logos. I'm gonna play Helper Bot within full moon, and then Helper Bot, and Harder They Come on Benjamin.
He's always getting purged.
Play Archimedes and get one, and then I'll play a Jargogol and get one. We'll put a card under Jargogol. And then I will play a Pip Pip, and then I'll play a Hexpian. And I'll be done. I'll say to go ahead, and I will draw 6.
Okay.
You forge.
I forge.
I did everything. Did everything I could that
I will say Sanctum. Kill Pip Pip. Play Mingavin. Play Shelly. The safeguard deployed there. Protect the weak on Marmo Swarm. And avoid I think he's gonna attack this helper bot, so you can't like archive helper bots. That seems pretty bad. That's it.
You didn't reap with anybody, did you?
I did not.
Okay. got some plays.
Okay.
Do I have the plays? I feel like I have to count. Okay, let's see. So I got 5. My keys are going to cost me 16. And then you can discard Sanctum cards. Let me see your discard pile real quick. I think I'm going to have to like count exactly the total possible number of Sanctum cards that you could discard with Baron Benjamin and see if I go for this. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 Sanctum cards. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you have 2 Sanctum cards you could possibly discard to Baron Benjamin. Okay. We'll play along. We'll let the stream play along. This is my hand. This feels very much like a puzzle.
Okay.
Like a puzzle hand. Okay. Like if we were to do like Keyforge puzzles, this would be one of those. I have Binate Rupture.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
So Binate Rupture would send you to 4.
You go 10.
Would send me to 10.
Okay.
Okay. Under Jargogel is Key Charge. So I could go to 10, kill my Jargogel this turn, Forge.
For 9.
Yeah, for 9. Go to 1.
Yeah.
Okay. And then generate some with these guys. Jargogel will get archived. So I could Forge here, but I wouldn't be able to Forge on the following turn. So I don't think Binate Rupture is the play, but this is a potential play.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I also have in Sanctum, I've got like Blinding Light, which is pretty good because that lets me like stun like a bunch of your guys. I would probably end up saying, let's see, stunning. You have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So probably stunning Sanctum again.
It would be your Sanctum too, though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I would use them first.
Okay.
And because it's not going to matter because they're all going to get Martyr's Ended.
Okay.
So I can kill them and gain.
But you give me all that amber.
I do give you that amber, but that's important because of the Heart of the Forest.
So you make me forge, so you can forge.
You have to forge, so I can forge, and then forge again. So I need 17 amber to let me get through the proclamation. To forge with the Key Charge, and then forge at the start of my next turn. I need 19 amber with Menjivend because you have 2 possible cards you could discard. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 amber. It's not enough amber, right? I would need 17. That's what we factored. No, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 plus 8, 18 amber. Yeah, there's that. I could go for it and just pray that that last card isn't a Sanctum card. Or you have 1 card here? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So I could go for it, but in the process, actually, because of the Archimedes ruling, I would be sacking all my dudes so the Abades could go back here. So that might be an argument to do this play. Because if you threaten, I can follow up on the next turn by playing Abades to keep you off the key. So I think this turn, I think I do say Sanctum. I'll play Whispering Reliquary. Abades are going to Reap. And those are discarded, so I get those. Okay, Sir Meros is going to Reap. These guys are all stunned, but it's not going to matter. And then I'll play a Seraphic Armor on someone. Doesn't matter. I will play Blinding Light for Sanctum. And if you say Sanctum, Yeah, I can keep all your guys stunned. Yeah, so that's better.
Yeah.
And then I can Martyr's End. Okay, so all the destroyed triggers go on the stack all at the same time, right?
Yes.
Okay, so Archimedes destroyed. It's going to archive the helper bot. Okay, shift the battle line down. Jargogo's going to go. He's going to play the card underneath him. I'm sorry, I should keep track of the creatures.
I got
So,
you. 2 amber.
okay, so key charge. So that's going to spend 9 right there.
Yep.
To forge the key. Okay. Okay, now he's archived.
Yep.
So that's 2. Marrows is archived. That's 3. Hexbion is archived. It archives the top card. Abade is archived. Abade is archived. So that was another 6, right?
6, yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Finally, Archimedes dies. That sends me to 9. Okay. Check. And I will draw 1, 2, and then shuffle and draw.
Okay, so I forge. I will say Sanctum. I'll discard 2 Sanctum cards.
Okay.
Get this guy.
Did that play warrant a follow?
I'm gonna Gorma Bomb the Reliquary
Sure.
and unstun my Sanctum guys. That's it.
Draw shuffle.
Yep. Give
Okay,
him 1
so
card.
draw 2. Okay. Oh, and you didn't generate any amber that turn?
No.
Woo!
Yep.
We're putting the archive into the hands. We are binate rupturing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't
Oh
think you need to
yeah.
bother.
Oh no, we're bothering. Oh, I'm bothering. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Here we go. We're gonna gonna do a little bit of gonna play helper bot. He's gonna play a full moon. Play Archimedes, play a Titan Librarian, play a Jargogel.
Yeah, we're picking up
Play
the cards
Hexbian.
already. I've already conceded it at
Oh, yeah.
instant speed. Jeez.
Woo! Now we're playing Keyforge.
Yeah, there you go.
So this is pod racing.
That was a Keyforge.
That was. Woo!
What a Keyforge.
Jeez.
Sagacious. It's pretty sagacious. Alright, you're on Atomic now, and I'm on Pessimistic.
That's that deck.
Oh, baby, Nathan won.
Next contest.
Damn. Look at that.
Yeah, that is definitely a deck that I feel like you could play a bunch and get really good with, and then like take to adaptive and just dunk on people.
Yeah, yeah.
Because they don't like this got like a combination of cards. They're not really sure what's going on and stuff like that. So that deck's got some plays.
That was crazy. Yeah.
That deck has some plays.
All right,
If
what's
you-
the standings looking like?
if you
so
can-
Sagacious and Vibius are both 2-0.
Okay,
These decks are playing for the worst.
to stay out of the worst
Yeah,
of the
and
worst.
then they'll be Vibius and Sagacious will be playing for.
Oh man, I feel like that one's gonna be a
clouds.
knockdown drag out because I think the grunt buggy one's probably got an advantage, but yeah, oh yeah, definitely a
Yeah,
complex
if you
deck.
play that against someone They didn't know the game. They were like, "What? I don't know what you're
yeah.
doing."
Yeah.
What does Archimedes do? Send me the video on that.
Yeah, that was definitely enabled by Archimedes.
Yeah. 3.
I feel like we need to go back, and when they originally spoiled Archimedes, we need to go back and like read that article to see if they like said anything misleading about Archimedes then. Because they definitely, like, Archimedes was like one of the first cards spoiled for the set. They did like a logos thing there, and I think they talked about him there. So
they definitely did not mention that he could archive an entire battle line. I'm sure of that. I'm gonna mulligan.
Who won the die roll?
You did.
I did?
You did.
Oh.
Count X Hot Bro. It's pretty funny. Did you do the bet? Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
I'm just checking. Code Red asked me to check. He said, Justin, make sure. And Nathan puts the bet up.
You got people DMing you?
Yeah, he's DMing right now.
He's DMing you?
He's slipping in my DMs.
Justin, I just wanted to mention to you, the last stream, Nathan
did not keep
Nathan
up with the
did
bet.
not put a bet.
He did not. On several occasions.
On multiple occasions. This is a mulligan. This hand's garbage. I'm tired of looking at that. 3 keys in 1 turn.
The Hot Bro, though. Frankly, it is unprofessional of you
Yeah.
to allow Nathan to even stream with you.
Vote of no confidence. Down to 6. And this is like the same hand. Same hand. I guess I'll say Logos. I'll play Pip Pip. And tell you to go ahead. I'll draw. What are you making that face for?
I'll play Sanctum. I'll play a Boyd. Play this guy. Play Shield of Justice. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm gonna say Untamed. I'm gonna play a Fang House, a Marmo Swarm. We're strapping them up. And go ahead.
Alright, I'll say this.
Draw 3.
Play Tesmal. Get this idiot out of here.
Oh my
Put him in your
God.
archives, please. Play
Oh
Anguish.
my god.
That's it.
My god. Good god. Alright. Now. Well, I don't think it's gonna get better than this. So I'm gonna say Sanctum. And I'm gonna Spirit's Way. My poor Marmo Swarm.
Yeah.
I'll play a Hadroth's Wall. I'll play Chalice Safeguard. Play a Protect the Weak. And then I'll play a Take Hostages. And it'll be your go.
I'll say Dis.
I'll draw 5.
On the Shadows of Dis.
Okay, well, I guess my guys are blank.
I'll reap with Tesmal. I'll say you can't. I'll say you can't Logos next turn. And I'll Binding Irons you. That's it.
Okay, I'm gonna put my archives into my hand, and I am going to say Untamed. I'll play a Grove Keeper. I'll play a Rust Gnawer. I'll play a Marmo Swarm. I'll play a Fang House. And I will tell you to go ahead. My guys are still blank.
Alright, I'll say Untamed.
Draw 2.
I'm gonna Spirit's Way. All his mans.
Okay.
Except Pip Pip. Play Lion.
Spirit's Way has been good today.
It has. I'll Grey Rider Lion into Pip Pip.
Sweet.
That's it.
2, right? Oh, no, you're right. The wall. Alright, we're gonna say logos and play a library, I'll play a brain eater, I'll play a pip-pip. My pip-pips will blot out the sun. And I'll draw 3.
So many pip-pips. We don't think so because there's no destroyed ruling involved in the Spirit's Way.
Yeah. Right. I think the destroyed is what throws all the timing off.
Yeah. Now, we don't know anything about this game. Why indeed? Why indeed? I'll say Untamed. Play Glimmer. Getting back. I'll get back a Boyd. Actually, I'll get back. I'll go back a Shield of Justice. And then I'm gonna regrowth back a Boyd.
Okay.
Play Song of Spring.
Glimmer's not a bad choice to shuffle back in.
That's true. Yeah, that's good enough. And I'll. The question is, do I want to discard Shota to shuffle him back in,
or just discard him?
Or just, I mean, I'm definitely going to discard him. I don't think I want to shuffle him back in. It takes an amount of setup, so I don't like drawing him when you can't use him.
Yeah.
That's it. Check with 6.
Alright, I am going to say Sanctum. I'm going to play Menjavin. I'm going to play Baltram. I'm going to play a Bade. And I'll tell you to go ahead. I'll draw 3.
Okay. Play Sanctum. I'll play Take Hostages and Shield of Justice. Play Mother. Play Evade. I think I'm just attacking that Evade to kill it. That's 8 total power there.
He's 8.
He's 8 and 1 armor.
Yes.
That's too much. That's too much. I can't kill that. Oh, I can. Because I can like triple attack him with the Grey Rider.
Okay.
So
it takes, but yeah, it takes all of this. Yeah.
And you don't have anything else to capture, so that's it. Check with 8.
He gets, those guys both get +1 counters.
There was Shield of Justice and Take Hostages.
Okay, I'm gonna say Sanctum. And Baltram's gonna kill your Baltram. I am going to smite the Brain Eater into the Grey Rider. And I draw a card. And then Mengevin is going to kill your Abade. This takes 4. For your mother and Abade, you can just like,
work.
shred all the amber generated.
Yep.
And it's your turn. I'll draw 1.
Okay. I will say Untamed. Grovekeeper is going to trade into Pip Pip. Then I will save the pack. I guess I forge. And play Tantadlin. And that is it.
Okay, I guess I'll play Logos. I'll draw a card to the library. I'll play a Redacted. I'll play a Wild Wormhole into a Professor, who I think is... Actually, he's not in a bad shape. Neither of those nerds can beat him up, so...
You can beat him up.
Oh,
no, he's 4
can't.
power.
No, he can't beat him up. No, he can't. And it is your turn. I'll draw 2.
Okay. I'll say this. I'll call the weak to kill Professor.
Boo.
Play Spider. Misery Exploit for nothing. That's it. We've so rarely had Spider be relevant.
Yeah, he's
bad.
actually pretty relevant with the wall.
The wall, yeah, that's true.
I can't get there. I just can't get there. I'll play an Nepenthe. I'm gonna discard, save the pack. I'm gonna play a Full Moon. I'll play a Flaxia. I just kept drawing not creatures to go with the Flaxia.
That deck's like really close to being good.
It's so close, but like that small like distance from being good makes it awful.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
I'll say Untamed. Play a Rustnar. I'm gonna give him a Camouflage. Play Niffle Grounds. And Reap with Tantadlin, which will stun him. I'll say check with 6.
I am a genius. Okay. I am going to say Sanctum. And I'm going to Nepenthe for Spirit's Way. And then I am going to play the Spirit's Way. It's going to kill all my guys. But more importantly, it kills the Rustnar, who's actually like threatening to do a lot of dirty stuff to me. I'll play a Proclamation. I'll play a Gorm of I'll play a Baron Mengevin, and then I'm going to tell you to go ahead.
Okay.
And I will draw 3. And yeah.
I will say Untamed. Play Glimmer. I'm going to get back the Chota.
Okay.
I'm going to play a Full Moon. And then Chota gets an Amber Forge for 7 because Proclamation's turned off.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, I'm gonna say Logos. So we get a Redacted. I am going to...
Actually, I'll follow Ape called Jack.
Okay, so here's another puzzle turn for you. I've got Wild Wormhole, Helperbot, ZYX Researcher, Song of Spring, and Library of Babel. Okay, so I couldn't actually play the Wild Wormhole right now and get something, but I can draw.
Yeah.
Or I can Helperbot, Song of Spring, and get something definite. I don't know if I have anything that's actually worth getting in this situation. Rustnar is not it. Yeah, all the Flaxia. Flaxia, can Flaxia get there? I don't think so. I do have the BDQ. So can I kill enough guys? I think
Probably you have to kill a guy to kill a guy.
Right. I think I end up just killing all of my guys.
Yeah.
I wonder if I'm just better off drawing randomly. I think I'm better off just drawing for starters. So we'll just.
You want to redacted?
I already did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I have not had a chance to say logos for quite some time. Redacted got played pretty late.
I thought you put one on it.
This turn?
I thought you had put one on it already.
Did I said like Sanctum last turn.
I think it was when you played the Professor.
Does anyone else paying attention?
Is anyone watching the game?
Is anybody watching the game? Does anyone know?
Because I remember you slapping it down.
Who is this?
I remember you slapping it down. Sure, it was already
there. So
I think nobody knows.
I'm just in awe at what? I think this was like the first time I got to say it.
Okay.
So before you went into your puzzle, yeah. I thought I said logos. Maybe put it there.
Maybe we're just crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. I had an amber on it, so no, I didn't. So I need one. Is that the consensus? Is this the consensus? Is this going here?
Harley has made the judgment.
Okay. Thank you, Judge. Okay. So now I'm drawing a card because of library value.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So now I have a wild wormhole. I get hit Spirit's Way, which is pretty bad. Sure, whatever. Wild wormhole.
It's not the worst, but it's not great.
For a Pip-Pip.
That's good.
Alright, I'm going to ZYX Researcher. We'll archive the top card. We're going to Helper Bot. So I got one floating. So now I think I BDQ. Oh no, wait. Yeah, BDQ. So Helper Bot's gone, Spider's gone. ZYX Researcher's gone, Mother's gone. Don't want to get rid of Pip-Pip to get rid of Chota. I think I'm honestly probably fine with you keeping your crappy untamed creatures in play. So I will now play a Marmo Swarm. I'll say check with 6, and I'll tell you to go ahead. And I will draw. Draw. Okay.
How do we feel about the Archimedes ruling controversy? We're mad about it.
We're mad about it, but that's the world we live in. That's the world we live in. So
there's gotta be used to it, I
if
guess.
we were in charge,
say Sanctum, play Shield of Justice. They ruined 3 turns tonight. That may be accurate.
I mean, I did have an awesome turn because of it.
Yeah.
So that's something.
Play Baron Mingavin. Play Sanctum Guardian. I'm going to discard Lion to take a neighbor from you. That's it. Here we go. Yeah, it's not a controversy, it's just a ruling now. So, that's how we're playing it. We didn't want to play it like that. Because it kind of throws timing rules all
over the place, yeah.
Yeah. It's hard to be sure about what's going on now.
Okay. I'm in the tank. Guess I'm gonna say Sanctum. What is that? Let me see the deck list again real quick. I don't even...
That's how I feel about it too. Like, one of those appeals to Keyforge is that its rules have been usually exactly what you think and was expected. This is the first big exception to that. Yeah, actually, that's a good point, Beardful.
Right.
Is that Keyforge is like, read the card, do what the card says. Seems pretty simple. But when you throw weird rulings like that in, it's weird. I don't like it. I feel like third creature is worth more than stopping the first key. I agree and disagree. I think you should almost always take the opportunity to stop a key in this format whenever you can.
Yeah.
Especially with redacted on the table. I don't want him to be able to like steal a game real quick with it. But I did consider just letting him forge, but letting someone forge for 6 just feels bad for me.
Okay, I am going to say Untamed. Sorry, I'm going to say Sanctum. I'm going to take hostages. I am going to smite the Marmo Swarm into the Sanctum Guardian. The Marmo Swarm comes at him with the fury of 1,000 squirrels, and
captures one.
Yeah, and dumps a bunch of damage on himself. He'll explode. Don't worry about him. He'll take care of himself. And then I'm like just super incentivized to keep clearing your dudes because of the proclamation. So I like want to make sure that you only ever have like one house on the table.
Yeah.
Okay, so that'll be my turn. I'll say check with 7, and then I will draw 2.
I'll say dis.
Oh wait, what was this? Oh, I played this thing. Here, we'll play him there. Okay, and then I'll draw 2.
Play a Schuler. Play Silver Key Imp. Play Pandemonium. Capture these guys. Play Library of the Damned. Play Binding Irons.
This Marmo Swarm now explodes.
Oh, yep. Sweet. So I'll give you 3 chains.
Sweet. Okay, I guess I'm going to say
that the Pandemonium in my hand, 1-star peep, was also played in that decision because I was thinking I could stop him 2 turns in a row and build a little momentum at the same time.
I am I have to like take like a shitty turn if I do that though. I am going to say have like just these 3 dead cards right here that are slowly driving me insane. I guess I'm gonna say Logos. Okay, we'll say Logos. I'll draw a card with the library. Terrible. I am gonna Gormavom your Library of the Damned. I'm gonna play a Brain Eater and a Professor Sutterkin. And then Pip is going to does he reap or does he fight? I think he fights your Chota. Alright. And it is your turn. I draw 1. No, I don't draw any because of the chains. Alright, go ahead.
Alright, I'll say dis. I think Imp is... No, I can't trade with Chelly. Okay, wait. No, I can't. So I'll say dis. I'm going to banish Chow. Imp is going to trade with Pip. I'm going to call the weak Professor. And Schuler will reap. There's a world in which I crash Schuler into the Baron. But that's it.
I think you just want to get past the proclamation to
just have guys on board. Yeah. So that's it.
Okay, I am going to say Sanctum. I'll play up Lion. Menjavin's going to kill the Glimmer. No, I will get this back, I guess. Yeah, I'll play Lion, I'll play Chaley like that. So that way they're all kind of like buffing each other. Okay, draw one and drop a chain. Teddy, go ahead. God, I wish my hand wasn't chained with so many bad cards. So brutal. Suicide Pip-Pip. Yeah, but I kind of like need the Pip-Pip to be for the professor to be good. Yeah, I mean, you could play this professor on the other side of him, and then he explodes. So, I mean, that is a pretty sneaky play. But Pip-Pip also had like an amber on him, so I didn't want to like give Justin the amber.
Our dudes are so fat.
Yeah, I know.
I will play Dis. I'm gonna Misery Exploit.
Sweet.
I'm done.
And you're not even reaping with Schuler?
Oh, wait, I'll reap with Schuler.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Okay. You're at 8.
I'm at 8.
I am going to say Sanctum. And Chael is going to kill the Schuler. Takes 3. That's there. I'll reap with both these guys. I'm going to discard Baron Benjamin. And then we'll tell you to go ahead. Drop chain and draw 1.
Stay untamed. Play Rustnar, play Camouflage, play Regrowth,
Get
get
Shota.
Shota, Forge.
Yeah. This deck is garbage, man. It doesn't generate enough amber.
Yeah.
That and I guess the actual amber control in that deck.
Oh yeah, the Amber control is
Helps.
big. Too bad this deck's 1 and 2, so. Too bad. He was just too pessimistic for this life, man. Or maybe the other 2 decks were just better.
Atomic.
Atomic is relegated. It was
Gone
close
forever.
though. It was close.
Gone forever. Like, that's about as close as a game can get when the one deck wins with 3 keys and the other deck has no keys.
It was an interesting game.
Because the thing is, Redacted was forging, so my hand was stupid. Save the Pack, stupid key charge, stupid Song of whatever.
Yeah, it was just a bunch of garbage.
And like you hit me with the chains there, and like I was just fighting to stay in that game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bunch of stupid cards. That's it.
The comment supports the Keyforge deck power
6.
only matters in a vacuum of what you play against. Yeah, that's absolutely true, I think.
Alright, next bet going up. Justin, I guess, gets to play the fun Grunt Buggy deck.
That deck's fun too. I think. Or just-
Yeah,
just
well, I did
win.
do the big
Yeah,
big
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
I got to do the big thing.
The big D plays. The big group D plays.
Yep.
This should be a good matchup, I think.
Yeah,
That deck might have enough board control to put Vibius in the hole.
the harder they come is good. I feel like I want to get that early. Heart of the Forest can keep the Grunt Buggy from running away with the game.
Or it could just make the game last forever.
Bouncing Death Quark is probably really, really important.
Yeah,
Well, you could Whispering Reliquary the Grunt Buggy like when you go to Forge.
that's true.
So
This deck hasn't been able to keep Reliquary on the board much, unfortunately.
no, this deck had the Reliquary.
Oh, that one, okay.
Yeah. Did that one have the Gorm of Am?
Yes, I think so. Or no?
No, it did not. No,
okay.
no.
We're mixing up the decks.
There were too many Sanctum Untamed decks.
Yeah. Does one have any Amber or any artifact control? Maybe not. No, that doesn't look like it. I do like the Dis in here a lot. It's just like pretty action heavy. Shadow Dis is an awesome card. It's a feel bad for your opponent, but I like it.
I think it's like a card like that needs to exist. You won the die roll.
Yeah.
I think a card like that does need to exist in some form or fashion.
Yeah.
So I'm going second. I have an absolutely bonkers hand.
I will keep. Play Tesmal.
You think you're so clever, don't you?
Mm.
Okay, we're gonna say Logos. I'm gonna play Archimedes. I'll play Hexpian. I'll play Jar Google. We'll shove a card under Jar Google. And then I'm gonna slap your Labwork and archive a card. And it's your turn. And
Good
I'll draw
lord.
6.
Okay. I'll say Sanctum. Play a Wall. Play Equalize. Play a Void. Play Sigil. That's it.
Sigil.
It's a fair feels bad, unlike Control the Weak. Yeah, Control the Weak's pretty silly. Probably should have been limited to 1 per deck.
Put those in the wrong places.
Hmm.
It's hard to see that far ahead.
I kind of wish Legacies were like guaranteed 1 per deck. Now that I think about it.
Legacies?
Yeah.
That way it's like unpredictable what your opponent has.
But there could be like.
I think legacies are common enough.
I feel like they should be a little more common, if anything else, because I mean we didn't see that many. You know.
Yeah.
They're supposedly 1 in 10. But...
I think they're probably fine.
Okay.
They sound weird, but I think they're about where they should be.
I was just thinking of all the interesting combos you could get with different cards,
right?
And it's so rare to find those.
I almost wish there's another printing of COTA that legacy stuff from this set
like
into
future
it.
shifted.
Yeah.
I thought 1 in 10 would be enough to get excited about. That's not. Yeah, that's kind of how I felt about it too.
Okay, I guess I'll say Untamed. I'm gonna play Heart of the Forest. I'll play Niflgrounds. And I'll play a Rust Gnawer. And I'll tell you to go ahead and I'll draw 3.
Okay, I'll say Brobnar. Play Sound the Horns.
Not Calphine, please.
Gruntbuggy's gone.
Good,
Heart
good.
Becomes gone. Calphine.
No, I said not Calphine.
Did you say Calphine?
No, I said don't get Calphine.
Oh, because I got Calphine. Play Calphine. Play Foozle. I'm gonna into the fray Calphine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play Ganger Chieftain.
Yeah.
Attack Archimedes.
Attack Archimedes? You attack Jargoogle.
Attack Jargoogle.
Okay. So he explodes. He takes 2. And nothing happens.
He readies.
He explodes. Not archived.
And then attack Jargoogle.
Okay. So all dead. He goes there. Archive. Jargoogle. Archive. Dead.
And then ready. And then reap.
I said not Calphine. I can't believe that. That right there, I feel like is like a small percentage that like completely changes the outcome of a game. Because I went from having like some stuff to like being completely annihilated. Okay, Alright, put my archives in my hand. Gonna say Sanctum. Gonna play Seraphic Armor on someone that doesn't matter. I'll play it on Foozle. I'll Blinding Light for Brobnar. I'll play a Whispering Reliquary, and I'll Martyr's End. I don't have any of my guys explode. I'll tell you to go ahead.
Alright, I'll say Sanctum. Play Prince Derek.
Jeez.
Get tree. I will reap with a Wade.
That's discarded.
Yeah. I'll play one stun against many. I'm trying to decide if I want to unstun a Brobnar guy or get an Amber. I think unstunning Calfine is good. Enough. That's it.
Okay. I'm gonna say Logos. I'm gonna play a Titan Librarian and a Hexpion, and I'm gonna lab work. Actually, it doesn't matter. I'll lab work. And then I'm gonna Bouncing Death Quirk. Get the Hexpion, get the Tesmal, get the Titan Librarian, and Calfine. Yeah, I had the Bouncing Death Quark, so
the next turn.
The thing was, you wiped my board before I could wipe your board and stuff all my dudes in the archive. Yeah, so I'll say check with 6 and draw. That's 6, 4, and 5.
All right, I'll say Dis. Philly Schuler.
That's why it like hurts so bad.
Play.
Oh, man, Schuler.
Amber Imp. Actually,
Schuler's making me mad.
I'm gonna use Sigil Brotherhood.
Okay.
Reap with these two guys. Then play Amber Imp, or then play Streak, then Amber Imp.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Check with 6.
Okay. You can't forge.
Cannot forge, yeah. Well, I will say I have 6 Amber.
Okay.
Settle in, boys. Yeah. All right, start the timer.
I guess I'm gonna put my. Do I put the archives in my hand? I don't think I do.
9:49. Okay.
I'll play Fanghouse, Tentadlin. Oh, Full Moon first, then Fanghouse, then Tentadlin. I don't actually know if I wanted to forge there. Whatever. I'll get the game over with. I'll draw 3. I'm so mad at the Calfine. I specifically asked you not to get Calfine, and you did.
I know, man.
So.
I know. Alright, I'll say Sanctum. The thing is, I
drew too many. These were definitely in my hand.
Alright, I'll say Sanctum.
These are.
Play Maruk. Play Void.
A bond?
A bond. Yep. Reap. Play Lion. There. That's it. Oh, I have to stun, I guess. Check with 8. Actual check.
Okay, so I forge. I'll put my archives into my hands. Going to say Sanctum. I'm going to Reliquary the wall. Going to. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to. No, that's fine. It's back in your hand. I'm gonna Harder They Come Maruk. I'm gonna Blinding Light for Sanctum. I'm going to take hostages. Then I'm going to smite the Fang House into the Streak. I would like to draw cards. So Amber Imp only takes 1 because of a bond. Okay. That'll be my turn. I'll draw 2.
That is a legacy reliquary,
Yes.
which is neat.
Yep.
That's all Forge. I will say this. No. No. Yes. Yes. No. I'll say Brobnar. No, I'll say this. I will banish Tantalon to the Shadow Realm. Actually, I'll banish Fanghouse. Tantalon, I don't care about him. I'll play Shadow of Dis. Actually, that makes Tantalon better. Right?
Yes, he's now 9 power. Now he actually gets to fight.
I'll banish Tantalon, leave Fanghouse. Schuler will kill the Fanghouse while the getting's good.
You didn't want to go to 6?
I can't forge anyway.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
You
that's
know?
right. That's right, nerd.
I'll reap with this dumb idiot. Stun himself. I hate this card. I hate every card that says stun after reap.
Yeah.
I hate it. That's it. Nathan, just work on tucking all your cards until only hardly they come is left and hit Justin's creatures 1 each turn.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Slowly deck.
I have the key charge.
Yeah, okay.
So what I have to do, I have to set up a turn. I have to get to like 5 or something like that.
Basically, you have to do the same thing you did last time.
Yeah. I could put like what's its face under it or whatever. Jargogle. So that I like reap and then explode. Okay, yeah, well anyway. I've got 2 helper bots. There's probably some combination of things I can do. Okay, so I guess we'll say Logos. I'm gonna discard Binate Rupture. I'm gonna play Pip. I'll play Hexpion. I'll play Helper Bot. And I'll regrowth for what? Oh, I could regrowth for Titan Librarian. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, yeah. So that's what we'll do. We won't play it all really fast like that. I'll play the Helper Bot first, then regrowth, then play the Titan Librarian, and a Pip, and actually, I guess we'll play it like that or something like that.
The cheating, the blatant cheatery.
We'll get there. All right, like that. So the exact sequence: Helper Bot, regrowth, Titan Librarian, Hexpion, Pip.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and that'll be my turn. I will draw, draw, and I get to archive one of these. So I'm gonna archive this, and I'll tell you to go ahead.
Okay. Well then, I'll say
All you guys are stunned.
Sanctum. Yeah, they are. I'll play Opal Knight. I'm just gonna clean up some things.
Okay, so Hexpion, archive the top card, and then all this dies.
Unstun this dude. Play. Discard the wall.
Just doesn't keep cluttering up.
Yeah,
the hand.
I'll discard it. That's it. So what are we doing? We doing 25 minutes from 9:49?
I'll say Untamed. I'll play Grovekeeper, and I'm gonna discard the Persistence Hunting because I probably will have to play a certain number of things. And your go.
Say Brubner. Play Ogopogo. Discard, burn the stockpile. This is it's a trash card. This matchup. Because I could have hit you with it on your before your first key because you were at 7. But I had to let you forge so
that you could
I
actually
could forge.
Yeah.
I will flex the Ganger Chieftain
Okay.
to get 2.
He's not unstunned, right?
No, he's just exhausted.
Yeah.
And I'll unstun Foozle. And that's it.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna say Logos. Could say Sanctum. Oh, I'm sorry. This guy got a +1/+1 counter from the Gravekeeper. Alright, so I say Sanctum. I'm going to discard Equalize. I'm going to play 2 Abades. I think there might be a play where I can use the Abades during my Grand Glorious turn to keep you off the key, and then I don't know. None of this matters if you get to the Grump Buggy. Alright, so I'll draw 1, and then shuffle and draw some more. And then these guys get +1/+1 counters. Draw 2. Go ahead.
I'll say Dis. I'm binding irons, yeah.
Okay.
Get you them chains. Schuler's gonna crash into that Abade.
Okay.
Play Dust Imp. Play Anguish. Discard 3 Fates. That's it.
Okay. I am going to say Logos. I'm going to play a Titan Librarian. I'm going to play a Helper Bot. I am going to...
I think Nathan does win with unlimited time. Maybe? I don't know.
I'm going to put a backup copy on the Titan Librarian. The Helper Bot is not actually going to play anything. Alright, so draw 2, drop a chain, and then I'll archive something. I'll archive this. Actually, this. Yeah, archive that. Okay. And it's your go.
Because I need to like give you an amber somehow. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, you don't have the binate rupture.
Right, right. I have no way to do that.
You like want to get to the Grump Buggy and you want to make my stuff like super expensive.
But I think that just extends the time. But I mean, I think I'm going for the time win here. Alright, I'll say Brobnar. Blight of the Titans, this Ogopogo. Unstun Ganger Chieftain. Play Groggins, discard Burn the Stockpile. Ogopogo will attack. I didn't care about that. I'll take
The thing you care about is the Titan Librarian. I think.
and I'll kill the Helper Bot with it. Well, I'll kill that Helper Bot with a shot.
He's 4 power.
Oh, I'll kill that one. Yeah.
You could shoot your own Anguish just as a play.
That's true. I don't think I'm that worried about it yet, but we'll see. I'll Reap with Foozle. Actually, Foozle will attack the Grovekeeper.
Okay.
Or do I need to threaten? just to make it so you can't have a free key. I think I do have to reap, so you can leave the Grovekeeper out.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
I really hate Heart of the Forest and how I can create this situation.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, I think it's stupid.
it's dumb.
I'm not gonna disagree. I think it's like beyond stupid. Okay. I guess.
It's somewhat interesting, but it's at the same time it's like not.
Right.
It's not a game that the game should not progress like this. Because this is a casual game, it goes on forever.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Two people who have like no idea what they're doing.
You have to agree to stop.
They like feel trapped by it.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna say Sanctum. I'm gonna discard the Blinding Light. I am gonna have Obeyed, kill Anguish. None of my plans work if I can't forge a key. And then I will draw 2 and drop. And I'll tell you to go ahead.
So he's 6 power.
Oh,
He's 7 power.
yes.
Okay. I'll say Brobnar. Play Grunt Buggy. So
I think if you had not played Grunt Buggy there, I think I could have ended the game.
oh wow. Groggin's on the man.
Okay.
Ogopogo on Grovekeeper. And shoot Helperbot. Reap with these two guys. That's it.
Yeah. If you had not played Grunt Buggy there, I could end the game.
Wow.
I think I have like a pretty good chance of ending the game. Yeah. I just now I think the game goes forever.
Right, yeah. Because you don't have a good way. I guess you have.
I have Bouncing Death Quirk.
But like I can clear your board most of the time. But yeah, Bouncing Death Quirk.
Yeah. I guess what I do is this then. I guess I'll say Logos. I'll play a Titan Librarian, I'll play a Jargogul. We'll stuff a card under Jargogul. And Helperbot is 5 power. Helperbot can fight. I don't know if you've been calculating your Abond.
No, but I think that just does this.
Yeah.
Essentially.
But can't reap. Okay, so I'll draw 3, drop my chain, and then archive 1. I'll archive this, and I'll tell you to go ahead. I don't even know how much my key costs now. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so my keys cost 11. I guess I could, in theory, have could have reaped with him. Yeah, I'll need to reap with him. Yes, I reap with him because if at any point you make it so that you try to force me into a key, I win the game. Okay, yes, this is the play.
Ugh. I don't want to play this anymore. Can we call this one a tie? What is that? I don't even know.
I don't think it's a tie. I think over a long enough period of time, I think I can win the game.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm just gonna stall now.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
I will
judge. Judge, my opponent is stalling.
On my turn.
Judge, my opponent is stalling.
I will choose to play a card, That card is, and that card is. I'll say Sanctum.
Okay.
I'll Blinding Light for logos.
Sure.
Play Equalize.
Also sure.
One still against many. I
Sure.
guess I'll attack first. Opal Knight will attack Librarian.
Okay.
One still against many. The Ogopogo. Get out of here.
It's a
Bug.
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 We're attacked.
Attack Tragogle.
Okay. Okay.
Attack that idiot.
Okay.
I guess he dies.
Yeah.
Maybe I should.
He's got 5 power. Yeah.
11.
No, he dies. Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's a way I can kill Tragogle.
You have to attack Dargogo with someone else.
I guess I can attack him with a bond. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll attack him with a bond.
Okay. Alright, so this goes to the archives.
That's it.
Okay. It's my turn. My keys cost 10. So I'm gonna say Sanctum. I'm gonna Blinding Light and for Brobnar, and then I'm gonna Equalize for nothing. And then I can't Whispering Reliquary. I could Whispering
Did you judge me
Reliquary.
for stalling Stormstrong?
The buggy. I could Whispering Reliquary the buggy.
You could.
It forces you to play on the next turn. So yes. Do I have you where I want you?
Got you.
I don't have you where I want you. So I can't Whispering Reliquary the Grunt Buggy. Okay. So if I send it back to your hand, you couldn't forge, and you could play it, or you could let me forge. No, I don't have you where I want you. Okay. So I draw 4. I have to keep the Grunt Buggy on the table. So draw 4. Your turn.
Say this. Discard Banish. Play Tezmal, which is relevant.
Tezmal is
I'm
relevant.
gonna Exhume
Okay.
for Anguish.
Okay.
That's it. Dustin is not gonna bother reaping. We're gonna run an Amber in that case.
Okay. Alright, so now my keys cost 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 11. Okay. So I'm gonna say Logos. I'm gonna discard Archimedes because if I play dudes, that's just guys you can kill. I'm gonna lab work and archive. I guess I have to do this the other way around. Yeah, lab work and archive. Nope, sloppy lab work. Nope. I have to take 2 turns to do this. Yeah, I'll lab work and archive, and then I'll discard this card. Yeah, I'll just discard sloppy lab work. Okay, all right. So I'm at 9, and your turn. I will draw 4, 3, and 4. Okay, go ahead.
Well, I'll say this. I'll Binding Irons. I'll reap a Tezmal. And I'll say you can't activate Logos next turn.
Okay.
That's it.
Let's take a look at the archives.
This is quite possibly the worst game of Keyforge I've ever played. No.
Alright, so I'm gonna say Sanctum.
I would rather get lands because then I could just concede.
Oh.
This is the worst possible game outcome. I agree.
Okay, I'll put my archives into my hand. I will say Sanctum.
Because if it was lands, I know I just lose. If in this situation, if I get to time, I win. If I don't, Nathan wins, probably.
I'm going to play Cermeros. I am going to smite into the Opal Knight with Cermeros. So he's going to die. No,
okay, I got you.
One star. Bond.
I feel you.
Okay, wait. So, all right. So here we go. So I'm gonna smite into Opal Knight.
Okay.
So he will die, and then I get to do 2 damage to the attack creature's neighbors. So could I do 2 damage to a Bond first, then Tesmal to kill him?
I think it's simultaneous, right?
2 damage to the attack creature's neighbors. I mean, I feel okay. That's fine. So Tesmal's there.
Who knows how?
Who knows how? Yeah. Anyway, a Bond's dead.
No one can say for sure.
Oh.
No one knows.
1, 2.
You haven't been here long enough to be annoyed. This is really funny. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it now. That's all that matters. If you guys are enjoying it, then we'll be here miserable. You guys have fun.
I guess I'll
Yeah, like new timing rules. It's like, do you just make up whatever you want?
play this. Take
whatever's most
hostages.
beneficial for you at the time.
I will Whispering Reliquary the Grunt Buggy, and then I'm gonna tell you to go ahead.
Okay. I mean, I gotta let you forge. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here, +4. No, if I have to play the Ground Buggy for you to get a +4. Which would forge for all of your amber. Or I could say Dis and put 4 damage on Anguish would make you do that, and then Tesmal to make it so you can't call something. So that's probably the play. Yeah, so I'll say Dis, Anguish into Cermeros.
I was hoping I could kill him. I miscalculated.
I'll Reap with Tesmal.
I thought I could kill the Tesmal. The whole point is to kill the Tesmal.
Right, yeah.
So
I'll Reap with Tesmal and say Logos, because I think your play is like Helperbot related. I know you have to play... Actually, let me look at your thing here. So you have full moons, 2 full moons, 2 full moons. Grove Cooper, Rosnar, Tantadalin. That's 6. Fanghouse. That's 8.
I jumped the gun. If you call the right thing, I lose. I think I lose anyway, even if you don't call the right thing.
Oh, cool, awesome.
So
yeah, I think I say Logos.
Logos. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I forge for 10.
Forge for 10.
Yeah. Yeah, I jumped the gun. I thought I was killing Tesmal, and so and I thought my guy was dying, but I just forgot that he had 2 armor.
Oh,
and not
because you left him
1.
on the table for Anguish. Yeah.
Yeah. So I have I can say Untamed,
Okay.
and I can double Full Moon.
Right.
I can Regrowth. I can get back Grove Keeper. And then I can play 3 dudes, which gets me 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I can Persistence Hunting, which gets me 7. I can Camouflage, which gets me 8. And I'm short on the key charge. I'd actually considered Whispering Reliquary back the Niffle Grounds on the previous turn, but it didn't.
Would that have gotten you there?
No, because you had the Grunt Buggy in play.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I screwed up. I was a turn early. I feel like if I had just waited.
Yeah.
The Binding Irons actually the Binding Irons just slowed me down.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I think if you could have been patient, had that been
a
tournament game, and you had an eye on the clock and you knew you had to go for it there, then yeah, you go
and
for it.
I called the judge and my opponent stalling.
Yeah.
When I know what I have to do to win.
Yeah, you're watching your opponents.
I watch my opponent. I'm like stalling. I just like force the judge to keep them going.
Yep.
So
because we started, I don't know what time we started the game, but we called the time at 9:49. It's 10:17 now, so that's almost what 30 minutes ago.
10 to 20 minutes. 20. Yeah. So we would have run into time right there.
Yeah,
I mean, so. I was if I had waited, I lost track. I had Harder They Come. I didn't draw into it fast enough because I could use that on English.
Yeah, and I wasn't really stalling. I was kind of playing.
Yeah.
I was joking that one turn. So I'll give you 2 minutes for that one. But you could easily have an opponent stalling but not seeming like they're stalling.
Right.
In that situation, if they realize what you're doing.
Yeah, I mean, bottom line is I don't think I would play this deck in a tournament because
That's
one,
terrible.
It wouldn't be fun.
No.
2, it would just be brain drain all day.
Yeah.
You're like just like really just trying to figure out what's going on.
Of course, it only works as your artifact removal too. Yeah.
Yes.
That's also a good point.
Yes.
Because I had no outs. I had no way to give you Amber.
Yeah.
Like a Binate Rupture turns off your entire plan. Also.
Yeah. Well, Brig does.
Yes.
The Interdimensional Graft does.
Yeah.
If you Binate Rupture me at the wrong time for the wrong amount, then I can just key charge and win. So like it's very specifically that. So.
Well, the deck's advancing, so we will see it again.
Yeah, it'll be back. So get ready.
Kphibius though, the 3/0, I liked that deck a lot. It's grunt buggy, but it's got a lot of cool synergy.
It
with
generates a lot of amber.
And it generates a ton of amber.
And its dudes are big.
Yeah, they're all
It fights for the board. And honestly, that game, had you not hit Calphine, like I kind of made a deal of it at the time because I knew how brutal it was.
Well,
because I had seen that deck just like get a stranglehold on the board, and so I knew if I could like BDQ and like blow up a bunch of the big annoying guys, you could have fought one person, but I had like elusive all over the place.
I still had the Into the Fray, and any Brobnar guy I was going to get was going to be able to kill at least 3 of your creatures. Because if I got Groggins,
right.
So it doesn't. I don't think it mattered what creature I got there.
Yeah.
It just Calphine ended up being more. He would have been alive. I think any other creature might have been dead at the end of that.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
I think it all was going to be the same based on my play
at the time
because I had the Chieftain.
All right. Fair enough. I mean, fair enough. I mean, the Into the Fray and Chieftain was bad for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had considered bouncing Death Quarking the turn before, because I was like, if I get a bunch of my dudes killed, but I was like, I think it's like I was fine with you using like Ganger Chieftain. You could fight one time, that was cool.
Yeah.
But I guess any combination of either the Ganger Chieftain, Calphine, or Into the Fray, any of those 3 was going to be bad for me. However, they landed on the table.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right, guys. Well, that's us tonight.
Yeah,
I'm drained.
That's it.
I don't want to play
that was brutal.
Sunday.
It was a brutal night. This is why AoA, I think, I feel worse after playing the games
most of the time.
So yeah,
I don't think Nathan had the fun there, man. I don't think anyone.
I had a fun thing to do.
He was archiving cards. That's kind of fun.
That was kind of fun. I had a plan.
Yeah.
You got to I didn't get there. That was
put the puzzle together.
Yeah. I mean, I did get to put the puzzle together the previous game, which was a lot of fun.
There were good games tonight.
Yeah.
That game was interesting. It taught us a lesson.
Right.
Right. We learned something.
I would not play. I don't think I would play a deck that doesn't have artifact removal.
Yes, absolutely. Some way, and Rustnar doesn't really count.
Yeah, he does not.
He's maybe killed like 1 artifact since we've played AoA. Maybe 1 or 2. Not many.
Yeah, it's the same thing with like Tentadlin.
Yeah.
There's just like he's archived. He's like destroyed 2 things in archives total.
Yeah.
Despite like having played, I mean, I guess that's like the another strike against AoA, and the lengthy list that we're accumulating at this point is that like a lot of the cards seem like they should be doing stuff that they don't actually get to do in practice.
Yeah.
Like Rustnar is just not big enough. Tentadlin doesn't do enough damage.
He just doesn't.
Like
why would you want to fight with him if he's gonna take damage and not kill anything?
Right. Yeah. He's like a bad shadow self.
Right. Yeah.
Or he's like he isn't as good as like Ember Spider or whatever, Ether Spider.
Yeah, right.
You know, like even though Ether Spider didn't do damage, Ether Spider at least
effect on the game.
Yeah, had an effect on the game. So
Okay.
But that's that.
Hope you guys enjoyed Tabletop Royale Outlast.
Yeah. Shut the stream down.
No, we'll be back.
Gone
Sunday.
forever.
We'll be back Sunday. I guess. Same time.
Moving on.
7:30. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah, we appreciate
We
it.
appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
We would not play this terrible game if it weren't for you.
I'm glad that like the first set was so fun. I'm hoping that it'll carry us through this. So this set I don't want to I really don't want to poo-poo on this set all the time.
I don't either. I want to enjoy it, and
I think there are like really cool things happening, but
Yeah.
I think the more we play this set, the worse it feels in a lot of situations. So
maybe
yeah.
I hope they learn some lessons for set 3. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
We had 3 great games. Yeah. We can just go back to the Call of the Archons decks after if we get through this tournament. We'll just put all these in the trash
right.
can.
Maybe we'll cull all like the really awful AoA decks, the ones that aren't fun and don't do anything. And we'll get them down. To,
I was gonna say anything with Grunt Buggy, but I think that deck ends a place.
Yeah, that deck was fine because like the thing was that you were just muscled all their dudes off the table.
Yeah.
So you had the advantage of Grunt Buggy and they didn't.
Yeah.
So.
All right, guys. Everyone have a good night.
We're shutting it down.
We'll see you on Sunday.
Pull the plug.
Goodbye.